So for this episode, for all our yesterdays, I'm just going to be compiling and talking about my 10 favorite episodes of Star Trek, the original series. And before I embark upon that, I just want to quickly note that when I was collating episodes which would be candidates for a top 10, the better slash best episodes of the show, it's really telling the quality of season 3 actually, but on the basis that, a number of episodes in the first and certainly the second were candidates. And in season 3, there's the least number of candidates by far. I'll tell you what those candidates were because they're probably not going to make my top 10 episodes ultimately. For the World is Hollow and I Have Touched the Sky, The Folian Web, Let That Be Your Last Battlefield, That Which Survives, The Lights of Zetar, and All Our Yesterdays. For The World is Hollow because I like the look of the episode. I think it's a watchable piece, fairly good premise. It just stands out as positive compared to a lot of the episodes around it in the season. The Folian Web, that's just, by anyone's standards, likely the very best of the season. And then Let That Be Your Last Battlefield. It's a classic by many people's estimation. That Which Survives, I think, is a fairly tense and interesting episode. I just think it's engaging, and as the plot unravels, The Lights of Zetar, similar thing, and one of the more effective horror episodes of Star Trek, I would say. And All Our Yesterdays, very interesting visually, the variety of locations, genuine tension, the mystery of a plot unraveling. I think it's a quality episode of the program, and it's fair to say it probably wouldn't stand out as interesting in season 1 or 2, but hey, here it certainly feels very solid indeed. And so my 10 favourite episodes of the original series would be at number 10, Errand of Mercy, the best Klingon episode of the original series, and one of the best episodes at distilling the attributes of warfare and its discontents where non-corporeal entities are concerned, and one of the episodes which attempts to question the Federation's convictions and its willingness to fight a kind of a vengeful battle against the Klingons. Anyway, number 9, I've got the Galileo 7, another one of the best episodes of the first season. To me, it's one of the most tense premises, one of the best Spock episodes, and I think it would make for a stirring drama in any sort of context, or if it be, a survival expedition or a military context, but in Star Trek it becomes absolute gold for its own formula. A Balance of Terror, another season 1 classic, the peak Romulan episode in possibly all of Star Trek, not that there isn't good stuff in at least Next Gen with the Defector, but stirring direction, brilliantly performed, wonderful Mark Leonard appearance, who later goes on to portray Sarek. Patterns of Force at number 7. This is an extremely entertaining, watchable, and creepy episode, just so absorbing, atmospheric, moody, intense. To me, this is Star Trek at some of its most frightening, actually. Metamorphosis, very watchable, original premise, gripping, creepy, unraveling mystery. Would have been a really strong script, actually, and brilliant that it's kind of character driven rather than driven by a more traditional action based tension. This Side of Paradise, I said a lot about this episode in my upload for it, but more or less just one of the best episodes about the prospect of happiness and how a certain positive feeling can really hinder or wound one in an ironic and tragic sense. Trouble with Tribbles, what needs to be said. I'm totally on board with it. Absurdly entertaining, endlessly watchable. Just every moment of it is a delight. Bread and Circuses, I can say the same thing about this episode. This encapsulates the fun feeling of watching Star Trek, introducing it to others, both the qualities that people love and sort of find very bizarre about the series, distilled in one episode. Number 2, Journey to Babel. Fantastic piece of work, one of the most sublime scripts, executions, and sort of tense and brilliantly world-building episodes of the show. Number 1, I got Mirror to Mirror. Just intensely fun, entertaining, gripping, tense. I tried to do it justice in my video of it. I would say that this is just visually spellbinding. The acting is outstanding, and just all in all, it's as enjoyable as the original series gets, as far as I am personally concerned.